This is going to be the impromptu, I guess, introduction to vibes and verses. Vibes and verses is something that I want to do to be interactive with whoever's in the stream. I don't care if it's 2 people or 2 million. Basically, since I used to rap, but I don't rap anymore. I don't do any music. I figured it'd be pretty cool if you guys give me, collectively we come up with a subject or a topic that I would have to make a single verse about. A normal verse is about 16 bars. If I can't, I would come up with a solution. But based off the topic that you guys collectively come up with, we would go with that. I figured that's one of the new introducing things for the interactivity of the community, because I wanted it to be more of a show instead of you just showing up and we play games like every streamers are doing on the platform. Nothing's wrong with it. I just wanted to do something different. No, the first topic is that'll be for the new verse. I've already got one written. I already told you that. I got one already done. It's based off of Jujutsu Kaisen, because we already did Jujutsu Kaisen, and I love that. But we can use Cape as one. We could throw it in a hat. Do you think it'd be a good idea to make it in the Discord? We make it in the Discord, vibes and verses topics. That way we have the random ones in there, and then we vote when we get a bigger vote or something. If not, you can just drop it in there. We make a channel called under One Hero Content called Vibes and Verses. You put the topic in there. With that being said, that's how we're gonna do it. So it's gonna be based off Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'll kind of go over it and break down the whole thought process behind the verse and everything, because I love it. I'm a writer. I like stories. I think this is really cool for me, beneficial for me, because I get to, practice my skill in writing, practice my skill in storytelling, practice my skill in music, because I love all of those things, man. I'm not just One Hero Gaming. I'm one hero. I'm a man of many things. I'm not placed in one little box. I'm outside that box. But the question now for me, that would be good. We can do like a draw of the hat. Yes, exactly. A random draw of the hat. Absolutely. We'd have somebody at home get some paper, or I'll go get paper, and then I'll write all of them down, and then I'll do it on stream. I'll draw it from all the suggestions, right? And then we'll pick it, and we'll leave the little jar of the hat full of all the suggestions. So when it comes up to the next week, I'll just do that. There we go. We got it, just like that. Boom, shakalaka. But yeah, that's GG easy. That was taken care of right then and there. Boom, done. So that's perfect. So as we go along throughout each stream, because we stream 4 days a week. So as we go through stream, bring it up. Hey, vibes and verses once a week. When you got suggestion, let one of the mods know. Drop it in the One Hero thingy bobber for vibes and verses, and we'll go with that. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a challenge. We got this. This is the one. I can't believe it. I got it. Oh, I got it. It's all here. So no matter the odds, we gonna keep on fighting, and against the darkness, we gonna purify it. Victory is ours, and no one can deny it, cause together we stand as Jujutsu Kaisen. No matter the odds, we gonna keep on fighting, and against the darkness, we gonna purify it. Victory is ours, and no one can deny it, cause together we stand as Jujutsu Kaisen. I've endured the pain, and still I train just to gain infinite range in my domain. I go blow for blow and toe for toe with my foes. You will never stop the show. You see the techniques, elite and meet defeat. I scorch the earth with the verse to break the curse. So you see, with this top tier skill, Jujutsu I will. It's been real, have evolved and sealed. Ayy, I'm built different and I'm on my own vibe. Ayy, I'm different level. Take a look in my eyes. Ayy, you see that fire burning wild inside. If you're on demon time, I suggest you hide into the darkness. Stand with the heartless. I'm running in with no fear in me. Regardless, day after day, man, I gotta keep fighting, cause the next we're living and the next we're dying. So no matter the odds, we gotta keep on fighting, and against the darkness, we gon' purify it. Victory is ours and no one can deny it, cause together we stand as Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god. Cause together we stand as Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go. So basically, when it comes to that verse, what I thought about, what made it easier for me was like when I used to make music, whatever lyrics I wrote, they might not have been something that I lived, but me having a big imagination and wanting to write stories, I was always approaching the way to write music as if it was a story, whether I lived it or not, because it was me creating the story. So when I did do music, being from Detroit, a lot of people were all about what real life struggle, what was relatable, what things that you went through that they could be a part of, that they could understand, that they could feel. But all of that stuff for me was hidden behind a veil with creativity and metaphors and punchlines and using comic book references and stuff like that, which not everybody gets. Nerd culture now compared to back when I was actually growing up is a big difference. So for me, that's what was really the big bummer, was that I wasn't able to really flourish with that. I was going up against guys that were rapping about, how happen to sell drugs to survive, yada, 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 whatever, those type of things. So for me, they looked at me as some kid that was just head filled with fantasies that couldn't rap because I wasn't rapping about stuff that was relatable. So I stopped. And with recently, over the last few years, nerd culture and nerd music has taken off, man. And I'm just like, if only I had stuck with it, like, what if I would have stuck with it? What would have happened? So that's part of the reason why I wanted to do vibes and verses. And what really made it easy for me to start something like that was because the verse that you just heard for Jujutsu Kaisen came into play because all I did was put myself in the position of being a jujutsu sorcerer in that world, and then talking about I guess a moment or an experience from the perspective of the jujutsu sorcerer. That's why even in the verse I say, I endured the pain, still I train, just to gain infinite range in my domain. So as a jujutsu sorcerer, you want to train so that you can gain your ability, your power to be strong enough to where you can expand your range of your domain. Domain is something that you can create to where it becomes a one-on-one fight between you and the curses that you're breaking and sealing in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. So then you move on to the second verse where it's like, I stand toe to toe, blow for blow with my foes. It's because you're not going to stop me as I'm trying to train to become one of the best jujutsu sorcerers so that I could move forward in helping the world, to protect the world, to make the world a better place, to break all the curses, to protect everybody. So that's what the second part of the verse was about, was I'll stand toe to toe and I'll take every blow and go blow for blow with my foes any day, because you're not going to stop me. Then you move on to the third part, right? And the third part is the techniques elite, they meet defeat. I scorch the earth with the verse to break the curse. So now that I've been training for so long, I've been going from blow to blow, toe for toe, doing everything that I can to be better. The technique's elite now, and you're gonna meet defeat because I made up the ability that he's a jujutsu sorcerer who can use his voice when he raps to spit fire. So that's why he says, I'll scorch the earth with the verse at the curse and then break it to break the curse. So now we've scorched the earth with the verse, break the curse. That's the third part of the verse. And then you move on to the fourth part where it's the jutsu. So you see with this jujutsu I wield, which is my ability that I told you about in the third part of the verse. Jujutsu I wield. What? To break the verse. The jutsu I wield. Oh, no, I'm sorry. With this top tier skill, because I've reached the top level of my ability now. With this top tier skill, the jujutsu I wield, so my ability that I wield, it's been real. Now you've all been sealed, because all of the curses that were there before giving me a tough time, I've now risen to the opportunity to be the stronger jujutsu sorcerer to break down the curses and seal them all. So it went from a beginning as a training and struggling, all the way to the end of it, me finally perfecting my skill. And it's all based off of what's said in the hook or the chorus, if you will. And it's no matter the odds, we got to keep on fighting. And against the darkness, we're going to purify it. Victory is ours. No one can deny it, because together we stand as Jujutsu Kaisen. He rips and he rhymes. He rhymes and he rips. That's the one hero spits. Hey, that's a vibe. I can get down with that. So then that's where you end up with that part of the hook. I'm not a rapper though. Nope. Not by a long shot. Then you move forward to the breakdown. I'm built different and I'm on my own vibe. Solid Snack, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Yep, you got a gifted a sub. You got the heart of a hero from Mr. Game Junkie himself. But I'm built different and I'm on my own vibe because I'm built different because of what I've been through to get to where I'm at. And I'm on my own vibe. You're not messing with me. I'm on a different level. A different level. Take a look in my eyes. You see that fire burning wild inside because I've been working my butt off and you will not stop. I'm full of passion, ready to go. I'm built different and I'm on my own vibe. Different level. Take a look in my eyes. You see that fire burning wild inside? If you're on demon time, because you're a curse, if you're on demon time, I suggest you hide because I'm not playing any more games. It's time to protect the world and I'm on my A game. You're not stopping me. You go run into the darkness and you stand with the heartless because I'm running in with no fear in me regardless because I'm ready. Because day after day, man, we got to keep fighting because the next as a jujutsu sorcerer we're living, but also in the next we're dying. So it's me or you, and I'd rather it be you because you're the curse. You got to go. So that's pretty much the breakdown of the verse for Jujutsu Kaisen. So that's pretty much where my thought process was when I came up with that, was a jujutsu sorcerer training to be the best that he could be.